I'm just going full white noise, no gate. I was getting annoyed at my gate settings. It's just not working well. I like a lively sound, and it was just too clippy, and there was too much crap jumping in and out, or it was killing my audio fidelity too much, and I killed it for now. Till I deal with that at a later date. How's everybody doing? I'm doing great. It's Friday night. I'm smoking a vape because I can't smoke pipe tobacco at the moment. And I haven't had pipe tobacco in like over 2 weeks. I am drinking a beer, and I probably shouldn't be. Nothing crazy. I'm not getting wild and loose. But I gotta watch those things because I have the tendency to create crutches. But I don't know. In my journey with God, I've become slightly more cognizant of introspective about why it is I would ever lean on something for comfort. And I think what occurred to me is that the world is a toxic slave fucking plantation. And the reason I do it is because 85% of my goddamn time goes to surviving. Not to say that you can't have a deep, fruitful relationship with God through all that, and He can begin to cut you away from bondage and slavery, because He certainly can, will, and is able. But it certainly is a process. And when I think of it through that lens, and I filter my relationship, or when I filter my life experience through a relationship with Christ, with God the Father through Christ, I begin to become more cognizant and consider my choices and think about why it is I'm doing what I'm doing and what the end game is. And if nothing else, I at least talk to God about those things openly and honestly. And I find that helps. How's everybody doing? So I was basically smoking so much. I was using and abusing Afrin nose spray for so long. I created this nose problem. I went to the ENT and I was CT scanned and scoped, and I'm completely healthy. She was like, "You need to stop the Afrin. You've created a monster." And I Googled it, and basically your body becomes reliant upon it, and you become addicted, and without it you can't breathe. And that was the majority of my problem. Granted, I had a scab develop in my nose, but I did nothing to try to offset that or to deal with it, and I allowed that to fester and become a problem. The majority of it healed, but the bulk of the problem was coming from the fact that I had post-nasal drip. I was sneezing all the time, and I couldn't breathe, and that was because of the overuse of Afrin. I mean, you're supposed to use it for like up to 3 days maybe, and then stop. I was doing it for like 4 months. How's everybody doing? I don't plan on publishing this. I'm just playing with this setup. I have this boom arm that I can swing around here. But it's disconnected from my mic because my mic's right here. I bought this Rode mic. It's just always in my face, and so I got one of these things. Thinking that later, if I do some kind of podcast thing and I have a camera on me, I can speak through this, and there's not a damn boom in my face. Whatever. I'm just trying to have fun. Honestly, man, like after moving in here, I haven't been in here very long. I spend almost every weekend doing something, hanging something or organizing something or doing something. Just today, I took all the Mountain House out of my pantry because I told myself I was going to live off it when I first moved in to save money. And I've been eating very little and cooking meals, which I've, done a lot living with my mother, I started cooking more and more. And I cooked before I moved in with her, but I really love cooking now. And I started intermittent fasting. I just came off a 24-hour fast. I ate Thursday. I stopped eating Thursday at 10 a.m. and then today at 10 a.m. because it's Friday. I had one little package of oatmeal and that's it. We're pushing like 8:30 p.m. I'm fine. I'm good. I feel fine. I'm good. How you doing? Yeah. So that's pretty much it. I want to smoke a pipe and talk and enjoy some amazing whatever, Virginia Periques or straight Virginia or something, Maybe that's not so harsh for my apartment, but I can't. I'm going through the healing stage. So pretty much the ENT was like, yeah, you've created a monster. Stop with the damn nose spray. Here's a steroid. Here's some crap to put in your nose, and this is going to help it. And just go cold turkey. And I have. And I had a couple of nights there where I couldn't breathe, but I still suffered through it, went to work the next day, and I'm fine. Everything's fine. It's getting better. I can breathe perfectly fine right now. However, I have one more day of 20 milligrams of the steroid, and then that's followed by 4 consecutive days of 10 milligrams. And then after that, I don't know what's going to happen, but I feel like I'm a fast healer. Maybe not a fast learner, but I think I'm a fast healer, so I should be okay. Either way, I'll never abuse Afrin no spray ever again in my life. Spend a small fortune. That shit, they fill the bottles up like halfway and charge you $13 to $15 a bottle. It's just nasty shit. And I've used it on and off my whole life. Never abused it like that. And a part of me knew like it could create a problem, but I didn't know that it would create that kind of a problem to that extent, and it certainly did. And if you stay on it, it can actually cause permanent damage. So stay away from crap, including this. I like this song. But anyways, I have a backlight here. If I pull it up, it should make things warmer, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just playing around. Hey. Hi. That was my idea of using my computer monitor as a backlight. I think it works okay. Kind of. It reflects in the glasses and I look annoying, but I always look annoying. I don't have much to share. I wanted to do something artistically. I'm tired. It's Friday. I worked 8 hours today. My end tables came in from my front porch. There's a really cool Etsy home furniture maker guy who makes home furniture, and it's like solid wood, and he's got different types of finishes, and I got like the walnut with off-white, and it looks really good, but it's so friggin' solid. Like the furniture is just quality furniture, and it's treated whatever, and it's super affordable. So I don't know, it's just pretty damn amazing. And I'm thinking of I've got my bench, and I've got an area rug out there now, and I've got 2 end tables and some wall art, and I don't get enough, it's north facing. You want those southern sun views if you want to grow crap, but I've got some jasmine in my pots and some trellises. Now, in there, I compromised. I didn't get the wall trellis, like the lattice trellis like I wanted, but whatever. Why am I sharing this with you? The point is, things are kind of coming together, and I'm feeling like I'm kind of growing into my own, and I'm annoyed that I don't have a gate, and you can hear white noise, but I do. It was just annoying me. I just wanted something raw, white noise and all. I don't know. Maybe I'll add it in post. I don't know. I just wanted to say hi. Fuck it. I don't know. Things have been interesting, I think, for most of us, right? That's my neighbor. And I turn in when I'm tired at 7:30 p.m. and every night. I mean, I don't want to live upstairs. And it's not a big deal, but these apartments are so shoddy. Like, you never know what you're going to get. I lived in one where there must have been like a lard ass that lived above me, and when he would walk, it was like 18 times the sound of that. I hated it. And that was one of the best apartments I ever had. Had an outdoor patio fenced in. And then one of these other apartments I lived in, most of the apartments I've lived in too, 127 and 201, neither one of those had any creaking in the floor. You could hear when people would walk a little, but no creaking. So I don't know, separation, wood from the runners and the frame and whatever, the subfloor and whatever, it just creaks. I've seen the woman. She's not a lard ass. I'll have you know. There just depends on a multitude of factors. These are old as shit. But I'll tell you something that did kind of upset me, and I'm not really upset, but it happened. My entire apartment, when I moved in here, had LEDs in it. And even though LEDs are horrific, they're horrible for you. Puts out a really false light spectrum. It's not good for you. You can dive into that if you want. Go ahead. Have fun. It's also a good way to surveil you through all kinds of bullshit. But I had bought them prior to knowing that, and they're like very old. And I spent a fortune years ago when I was making great money, because I'm very big into ambiance and controlling light, and I hate bright light environments. So I like the incandescent Edison bulb kind of vibe on a dimmer. That's how I roll. It's kind of a deep, dark, soft glow, and that's how I live. And I like that. I just do. Now, I'll turn a bright light on if I'm trying to clean or get something done, do some paperwork, what have you. But I had some maintenance requests, and a couple days ago, they came and they fixed it. And when I moved in here, I replaced all their crappy LEDs with highly intelligent Philips Hue sophisticated LEDs, where like you go in your phone and you can put fireplace, and they act like fireplaces collectively together. You can hook it up to an entertainment center and they react to your music. That's all very cute and all that shit. That who gives a shit? I mainly bought it so I could control low light colors, because I like low light. And that's it. The other stuff is kind of neat, but it's stupid too at the same time. I don't give a shit. Today, when I get home, I realized my hall light is off, and I guess he took it upon himself to change it to one of the... He took a highly expensive LED light, it was a chandelier, like E3, whatever size it is, out, and replaced it with another fucking LED, because when he went to turn the light switch off and on, it didn't work, because there's an internal switch, because I turned it off for my phone when I went to work that day, and I'm just now finding out that the jackass did it to do a good job. He was just in here doing something else, and he thought, oh, he needs a light. No, I don't. I don't need you to throw away $100 light that I took all your shitty lights out of here because they're bright, sterile white, and I replaced it with my light that I can control, and you just threw the fucker in the garbage. Thank you very much for that. And I was upset, kinda, but not really. It's just like, this is why apartments suck. I bet when shit breaks, that's why apartments are amazing. But, you know, it's not like you ever have any equity. It's a fucking hotel you're renting indefinitely. It's one of the dumbest concepts ever. I mean, if you think about it. Unless you're just well off and you never want to have to chase your tail with upkeep and bullshit, which is fine. But I got through it. I went through the motions of being pissy, and the guy didn't do anything wrong. He was just trying to do a good job. It's just like, dude, we live in different times now, bruh. Yeah, they make those smart LED lights that fit everything. As a matter of fact, you replaced it with an LED light. And what blows my mind is that when you unscrewed it, did it not say Philips Hue LED? They're probably going for about $50 now. When I bought that thing years ago, it was like $100. It just was one of those last lights I bought. I was like, yeah, I want all of them to work. I'll shell out the bullshit money, this overpriced bullshit. I bought this years ago, guys. Making great money. And it was just like cherry on top, icing on the cake. It was just one of those things. It's like, man, I can control all my lights from the palm of my phone, from the palm of my hand on my couch. And I can just... It was great at the time. It's still great. But if I were to go back all organic, it would be just filling this apartment with incandescent and having to install light dimmers or fill it with lamps. I don't have money right now or furniture in all areas of this apartment to have the kind of soft white light that can emanate from lamps across this apartment. So these work perfectly. Anyways, it's whatever. So I have to deal with that somehow. And it's like, I don't want to tell management, like, it's not a big deal. Just, maybe tell the guys to not do it. But at the same time, they've got more than one maintenance man. So it's like, I kind of need to tell them, look, it's not a big deal. I'm not pissed. I'm not looking for reimbursement. Just tell the guys, don't ever fucking touch my lights ever again. Thank you for the sentiment, but don't touch my shit. And he was just trying to hook me up, but it's just one of them things. I think, like, what asshole spends extra money on a stupid light? I guess I'm that asshole. But you threw away a very expensive light, so thank you for that. That's okay, though. He was just trying to do a good job. Go above and beyond. That's all he was doing. It's cool. Not a big deal. As a matter of fact, that one light was one of the lights that needed to be updated. If that makes the blow any softer. I don't know. These lights are so old, and you've got like a bridge, and you connect it to your modem, and it's whatever. But, yeah. Anyhow, I guess that's the stupid update. I'm getting some mason jars because, man, I've been cooking like double battered chicken in my air fryer. And then I want to do chicken fried steak in my... I want to start doing all kinds of shit. God, I like cooking. We have electric stoves. They suck. Electric stovetops suck. They get the job done, but they suck. They suck with the way that they control temperatures. You don't have the same control. That's why all chefs will always go gas. But in a pinch, it's fine. I'm not like trying to be snobby. It's just they fucking suck. Temperature control on them suck. After moving out of my mother's, who had a full functioning kitchen, natural gas, it just... oh dear, the things I suffer here. Cooking Pop-Tarts and heating up my oatmeal. And God damn it. I'm a fool. No, it's fine. But, as much as I needed my own space, God, there were some really amazing perks to that kitchen my mother had that just made things nice. So, I was shopping around on Amazon for like storage containers that I used to have that I don't have anymore to keep the flour and the baking soda and the cooking powder and this cornstarch and the crap you need to cook, to really cook, to get nasty. Okay? Double batter. All that crap. The cool stuff. Keep your brown sugar. My mother was nice enough to give me a container full of brown sugar that I purchased, and she's sweet like that, and I love it, and I cherish it. But I was shopping around on Amazon and I ran across a YouTube video that was basically telling me just to buy mason jars, wide mouth mason jars, which is what I already buy for my tobacco. So that's exactly what I'm going to do to store my flour and my cornstarch and everything else that I may or may not need later on. You can get like 1 quarts or half gallons or whatever you need. You can store pasta, beans, rice, whatever you want to do. I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm so excited. I'm going to leave now. I hope y'all are doing good. I'm not drunk. I've had a couple of beers and I'm done. Again, this will not be a routine. It's whatever. I did it. It's okay. I'll survive. This is like watermelon cupcake or some crap. It's pretty good. But I like chocolate and custards and dessert stuff because the fruit stuff usually makes me cough. But I'll survive it. Anyways, blessings. Y'all be well. Sorry for wasting your time. I'm having fun. I'm trying to anyways. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.